Next in your research project, we have a link to video conference calls. The dates are enclosed. You need to plan ahead. It's a Zoom conference link with a sign up. If you don't have Zoom, go ahead and sign up for it. It's a free account. And if you can't make the conference dates or times, then you will get a link to a recording once we've recorded and had those conference times. Just a note that the free Zoom account only allows for 40 minutes of group calls, so our conferences will start promptly on time and end promptly on time. If more information is needed after that, then we'll go forward from there. The next piece in there is your assignment 1 directions. So this assignment is going to help you to learn how to extract the best scientific evidence and integrate it with clinical experience for application to nursing care. The place we start with is developing a group, a like-minded group, that will want to work on this same problem. Now, I have already done that for you. We have a group. So then where do we start from there? We have to identify a problem. So I gave you a group, for example, that are looking at sepsis. But sepsis before a patient is hospitalized, something that occurs in the nursing home environment. So that those individuals in that group, you can certainly talk amongst yourselves and share with one another, but each of you has to come up with your own individual identifiable research question. And in order to get that question, you're going to first need to search the literature. So almost the very first step after identifying the problem, i.e. sepsis, in the nursing home, is to think about a search strategy. What are the keywords that I would use? And Hauser Chapter 5 will tell you how to do this. And then I will search the literature through the Plattsburgh's library sites, looking for primary research articles that had been written in the last 5 years. If you can't find more than that, any during the last 5 years, then go up to 6, 7, 8, and no longer than 10. You should be able to find articles within the last 10 years, no problem. From there, you examine the state of knowledge on your topic, and that's where you can develop a research question with one independent and one dependent variable. And what are independent and dependent variables? Again, I have a nice little link on the course website about the variables, but an independent variable doesn't change, it changes something. And the dependent variable is that which is changed or being manipulated. So an example of that would be, does a smoking prevention program impact initiation of smoking by teens? The independent variable is that education program. The dependent variable, the one that will be manipulated, we hope, is the teens that we are hoping will not smoke. So another example might be, what is the relationship between the moon and high tide? So the moon is the independent variable. It's there. It doesn't change except through the, if the moon gets whatever, it doesn't change. We always have a moon. Whether you can see it or not, or how much of it you can see, we have a moon. And the dependent variable is tides. So we want to know how the moon affects that. So after you've examined the knowledge about your topic and written your research question, you also need to have a problem statement. And that problem statement can come before or after your research question. Talk about that in just a minute.